Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. Dick Pritchard from Columbus, Ohio. You're listening to our CTFO Rockstar Team Training for July the 3rd, 2022. Let's get going. What's CTFO anyway? Well, it's a nutritional products and wellness company. No money is made until products are sold. It's also a wholesale buyers club. Anybody can join for free and get wholesale prices on any and all of our products. You don't have to build a business if you don't want to. It's also a network marketing business, and those of us who are building it as a business get paid through a network marketing pay plan. You can find a summary of that pay plan at this location. So CTFO is about health and wealth. What good is one without the other? Our motto is shop to save, share to earn, because the more you shop, the more you can save, and the more you share, the more you can earn. This week we had 16 new members. One came in for free by mail from an ad, I believe. Our 31-day team sales volume, $25,123. Our weekly team sales volume so far, $6,103. Not a bad week. We now have a total, of 51,422 members. Our underground profit system picked up a little this week. We sent out 17 info packs and 13 follow-up info packs. One of our big mailings started to come in. We did not have an auto ship sign up this week. A few updates. Our current postcard is the coffee postcard. So once we go through those, I may create a sleep all night postcard. I haven't decided on that yet, but we will also have a vitamin postcard and a CBD oil postcard, okay? So we're going to have different varieties of postcards that you can mail out, but you got to order them, all right? And between now and the end of August, you can get 1,000 leads and cards for only $75. You can't beat that with a stick, okay? We now have flyers available for Shape and Burn, coffee, CBD oil, and vitamins. You can get postcard or letter stamps for as little as 15 cents each. Just go to leadsbymountainmarketing.com to get those stamps. I just ordered another 2,000 postcard stamps. I'm mailing 600 postcards a week. At those prices, how can I not do that? All right, on my to-do list, the July newsletter will go out this week, and a sleep all night flyer. Once I create the sleep all night flyer, I'll look at a sleep all night postcard, okay? But I got to, work through the information that I have, and I do have quite a bit of information on sleep and what's in the sleep all night product and that kind of stuff, and I'll put that in the flyer. Can't put all that much on a postcard, but I can put enough to intrigue somebody who may want to try the product. At this point, I don't know if we're going to have sleep all night samples or not. Once I try it, if it works for me, I'm going to ping Stu Finger and say, hey, let's get a sample of this. All right, there is a rumor that I've heard that another new product is coming soon. I don't know what it is. I don't know when it's coming, but that's what I've heard, rumor. Okay, a couple reminders. CTFO corporate webinars are at 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays and Thursdays. just go to ctfowebinar.com at the appointed time, and you will see the webinar. Tuesday webinars are about the business opportunity. Thursdays are about products. Also, Coffee with Kevin and Evelyn. Kevin Fournier, our company president, and Evelyn Monroy, who is our vice president for business development or something like that, are live every Monday and Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern on the CTFO Associate Community Facebook page. So you can listen to Kevin and Evelyn live at 2 o'clock Eastern on Mondays and Thursdays. I'm guessing they will not be on tomorrow. All right. Mike Swilling, my personal enroller and the #1 distributor in the entire company, has a legacy team Facebook group. We're all part of the legacy team as well as the Rockstar team. He provides constant updates and information about the company and about products. Good to be in that group so you can stay informed. All right, I have a story this week. As you know, tomorrow is the 4th of July. What do we celebrate on the 4th of July? Well, we say it's Independence Day, but we're celebrating the day we declared our independence. It's the day the Declaration of Independence was signed by 56 men. It was authored by Thomas Jefferson, of course, and it listed, dared to say, among other things, that we believe that we are endowed by our Creator the right to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. And in the end, it says, to these things we pledge our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. I wonder if you have ever wondered what happened to the signers of the Declaration of Independence. The war, the Revolutionary War, was not over for another 6 years. It ended in 1783. I'm sorry, that's 7 years, I guess. But what happened to those men? Well, here's the story I found. 5 signers were captured by the British as traitors and tortured before they died. 12 had their homes ransacked and burned. 2 lost their sons in the Revolutionary Army. Another had 2 sons captured. 9 of the 56 fought and died from wounds or hardships in the war. They signed and pledged their lives, their fortunes, their sacred honor, it says. Well, what kind of men were they? 24 of them were lawyers and jurists. 11 were merchants. 9 were farmers and large plantation owners. They were men of means. They were well educated. But they signed the Declaration knowing full well that the penalty would be death if they were captured. Carter Braxton of Virginia, a wealthy planter and trader, saw his ship swept from the sea by the British Navy. He sold his home and properties to pay his debts, and he died in rags. Thomas McKean was so hounded by the British that he was forced to move his family almost constantly. He served in the Congress without pay, and his family was kept in hiding. His possessions were taken from him, and poverty was his reward. Vandals or soldiers or both looted the properties of Ellery, Clymer, Hall, Walton, Gwinnett, Hayward, Rutledge, and Middleton. At the Battle of Yorktown, Thomas Nelson, Jr. noticed that the British General Cornwallis had taken over the Nelson home for his headquarters. The owner quietly urged General George Washington to open fire. The home was destroyed, and Nelson died bankrupt. Francis Lewis had his home and properties destroyed. The enemy jailed his wife, and she died within a few months. John Hart was driven from his wife's bedside as she was dying. Their 13 children fled for their lives. His fields and his grist mill were laid to waste. For more than a year, he lived in forests and caves, returning home to find his wife dead and his children vanished. A few weeks later, he died from exhaustion and a broken heart. Norris and Livingston suffered similar fates. These were the stories and sacrifices of the American Revolution. These were not wild-eyed, rabble-rousing ruffians. They were soft-spoken men of means and education. They had security, but they valued liberty more. Standing tall, straight, and unwavering, they pledged their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor. Many of them paid the price with their lives and their fortunes, but they did not give up their honor. You see, freedom isn't free. And we celebrate tomorrow. I want you to know the kind of men who signed this document and who declared us free as a nation. Well, that's my story for this week, folks. Have a wonderful 4th of July holiday, a safe one. Be careful of those fireworks. If you're looking for a business and you don't have a sponsor, go to rockstarteam.biz and sign up under one of our members. Have a great week. Dr. Dick signing off.